Hi there, my name is Nazar and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be talking about why you should or shouldn't create your own poker club. But before we dive into drive information and reasons why you should do that or not, let me share with you my own humble story, how I get so far, and already nearly 3 years running Lucky Fish GG. So, as in any successful story, there is a combination of luck, right location, right people, hard work. Um, so, personally, I got a lot of luck. Okay, I cannot be super humble and give you content at the same time. So I had made friends with poker nearly 13 years ago. Back then I was a student, I was living in dormitory, and then I just get know this game, and very quickly I turned this turned the hobby into my part-time job. I was trying to make some extra money. I still remember the way my roommates were worrying about me, and they were saying, "Oh, Nazar, you will lose your last pants in this game." Uh, Luckily or not, I didn't have enough time to prove them that they were wrong. Because soon enough I moved out of dormitory and I started to rent my own apartment next to the uni, because I needed my private space. I needed to concentrate on the game. I spent a lot back then. I spent a lot of time to study the game. I was playing online, offline. Also, in the city where I was living, the poker clubs were kind of like semi-legal. Sometimes they were open, sometimes they were shut down by the government. So it just happened when the official poker clubs in my city were shut down. The people still want to play somewhere, and I had a lot of friends because I was visiting clubs regularly. And I came up with a solution. I was the one who initiated to sometimes gather in my garage, sometimes on my attic, sometimes on my kitchen. So we kind of like play home poker. So it lasted for quite a while, and then COVID-19 came to our life. I guess everyone remember this terrible time. So I seized this chance. I saw it as a chance to move online, because everyone was staying at home, was bored, but still wanted to play. And ClubGG was perfect solution, perfect tool for it. So I kind of make step forward and decided to move online. Frankly speaking, it was quite hard at the very beginning, because the old school players, they were very stubborn. Some of players, they were saying, "Oh, online poker is cheating. Online poker reached, and I don't trust. No feelings." I agree. Online poker cannot replace offline poker, because different feelings, but online poker definitely has its advantages. Its accessibility, so you can play anytime from your phone, while you are on vacation out of the city, or even if in your office you got 30 minutes, you can just open the app and enter to the game, join to the game. So I still remember some folks. They say, "Okay, I would like to join to your club, but it's like I don't know how to install the app." And then it's like after midnight, I take a taxi, go to his home, help him to install the app, and then he became my regular customer. So when I just began. It was quite hard because I had to play almost. I had to maintain the club almost 24 hours per 7. I didn't have any days off. Each time when the game was on, is because I push it, and I cannot leave the table. I have to maintain the table. I had to play for many hours, and also I'm tilting or I'm winning. I can't leave the table because tables were very fragile. In club was not enough people, so table were dying very quickly and unexpectedly. So if you want to maintain the game, you always have to stay at the table. You always have to keep your eye on a club, even if it is 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. The very beginning of any business, or in my case, it's a ClubGG, like if it's GG club. It was quite hard at the very beginning, and you only can imagine my happiness when finally the game appear and maintain by itself without my interference. Like right now, I am recording video, and these guys are playing Omaha. Okay, so let's dive into reasons why you should and who should create a poker club, who shouldn't. I will be using my notes. It will help me to make information more consistent. Okay, so the first point is you love poker. You love poker, you play poker quite a lot, you spend a lot of time, you want to engage your life with poker, you want to turn poker from your hobby into your hobby and work, let's say like this. So why don't you create your own club? You play anyway, you play every day, you play online, you play offline. So welcome to open your own club, invite your friends, and continue playing in your own club. Second reason is brave. It's not about poker, to be honest. It's about any type of businesses. If you want to create something, you have to be brave. You have to have balls. You have to make a first step. At the beginning, is always hard, is always scary, but once you begin, the solution will come up by itself. Third reason is hardworking. As I already mentioned, the very beginning, when you just start your own club, you had to work a lot, and basically even now I don't have days off. I keep working every single day. Even if I go for traveling, I cannot I cannot abandon my club. I cannot take rest from poker, unfortunately. When I was just poker player, when I was playing online, when I had a downswing, I was sick of poker. I just simply can abandon poker for 2 weeks, for 1 month, take a vacation, spend time with my family. But with your club, if you are the host of the club, you just simply cannot afford to do that, because all that effort you have done at the very beginning, if you abandon your club right now, there will be no club after your vacation. You will return back from your vacation, and all of your players would be already playing somewhere else in somebody's club. Let's face truth. Fourth point is emotionally resistant. You understand, as a poker player, if you play poker, you understand that big part of poker is your emotional stamina. It's poker is very emotional game, ups, downs, and you easily get tilted. After a while, if you play poker a lot, you become a sort of psycho, easy to get angry, easy to lose temper. But if you're running your own club, you not only have to play there, you also have to deal with somebody's emotions. Even if in your game everything fine and you keep winning and you in a good spirit, the people who play with you, your friends, your customers, they will contact you and they will share negativity. They will share screenshots of every bad beats they had, and would tell you that they are such unlucky, and is this app is fishy. Maybe my opponent can see my cards. Maybe um, the game is reached. So you will receive this negative information from people who not that lucky today, every single day, and you have to kind of set the emotional barrier between them and you. You shouldn't take this negativity from your customers, from your friends personally, and you just kind of like, no matter what they say, I'm fine, everything fine in my life. So only in this case you can keep doing what you are doing. Another point is you're dreaming to be a freelancer and work remotely. Maybe you are familiar with poker, and you're already tired with your work in the office from 9 to 6, and you really set a dream, set a goal for this year, that you want to work remotely, that you don't want to work in the office anymore. You want to be able work and travel. You want to be able to emigrate to another country, but still continue making some money. So poker is a solution. It's not only let's say poker is a solution itself. I mean, the game itself. You can, if you are plus EV player, if you play well, you can simply emigrate to another country where poker, where you can play poker, and you still can live there and make money online. Yes, but when you create your own club, it's kind of like a double bonus, because you still play poker, still make money by the game, and you running your own club. You kind of like building your business, which has future, which is has development. Of course, as a poker player, you also move up to higher limits, higher stakes, but you simply can do it together with developing your own club. Um, Another point is human resources. This is quite important point, because let's assume you are a timid, introverted guy who just sitting at home, grinding online, playing online poker, and bumps. You want to open your own online poker club. Sorry, dude, you cannot do that if you don't know people, if you don't go out, if you don't participate in live game, if you such introvert, if you don't make friends with folks. So when you open your own club, who will follow you, who will join to your club? Maybe a bunch of regulars as you. Then this this club gonna be terrible, because you guys regulars will just play with each other. It won't work. You have to have resources, human resources. Another point, you have experience in poker industry. This is quite similar with previous point. Uh, let's assume you work in a bar as a bartender, and folks in your bar gathering for the poker game regularly every evening, every Sunday, or you used to work as a manager in a poker club which which was shut down, or you work as a dealer in that poker club, or you were working somewhere near this poker game, and you know a lot of people who play poker. You have access to those people. You can exchange with them your contacts. You can let's say you still keep working in that bar, as a bartender, and folks keep coming, new people keep coming to that bar because friends invite friends, and you can just simply make friends with those people and invite them to your online club. The game still will be there. People will still come into that bar because online poker will not replace offline poker. People still will prefer to play offline because they have they can touch cards, they can touch chips, they can enjoy the game. But slowly, this job can give you access to these players, to this base of players, to new players, which you can constantly keep inviting to your club. So you can use this job, this opportunity, this access to this resource in your favor. The last point is a leader who can lead and to who people will be trusting, to who people will trust. This is also very important thing. The place where you live, the place where you play poker, the way people know you is very important. You should be able to set a rule. If you're the club manager, you have to be able to set a rule. You have to be able to solve the conflict. Just today, a few hours ago, in my club, I had a conflict between two players, and I just solved that conflict in 1 minute, just because people respect me, and when I say things. You have to have the iron grip in your club. At the same time, you should make people trust you. Shouldn't be money issue when you before your club, and especially when you open your club. There shouldn't be any money issue at all. You should have a crystal clear reputation. People should trust you. Of course, if you meet a new player or invite new player to your club, there will be some trust problem. But some players who already know me for a long time, they don't have any trust problem at all. They keep their chips on apps account the same as they would keep it in a bank account, and they don't worry about those funds at all. So this is very important to build your reputation, to have an iron grip, to be able to solve any critical situation in your club. So to have some sort of leader character inside of you is also important if you want to open not only your own poker club, but also any sort of business. If you're going to deal with people, you have to have these characteristics inside of you. Well, all of these points you see. You see yourself. You decide if you meet requirements or not, if you can do it or not. If you think that you fit into all of those points, so do not procrastinate. Do it right now. The earlier the better. Start your own club as soon as possible. Of course, it will be not easy at the very beginning, but when problem will show up, the solution also will come by itself. And as always, as usually, I'm here to help you, to share my personal experience. Don't be shy. You can always hit me in WhatsApp, ask me any question. If I can, I will share my experience and I would help you. And as usually, I'm open to any sort of cooperation. If you want to open your own club, if you want to do some club union, or you need any sort of help from my side, I will be there. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. don't forget to hit subscribe button and give me a thumb up, and it will be great motivation for me to make more videos. And good luck.